You see this street here? James Turner Street was one of the best streets.
Oh, Bill!
No, one of the worst.
James Turner Street in Birmingham is not your average street.
It's not the poshest road, and we're not the poshest people.
There are 99 houses.
What's the point in being posh? How many posh people know their neighbours?
13 nationalities.
Yeah!
And many of its residents
Penny for the poor!
are dependent on benefits.
Probably 5% of people on this road that are working.
But times are getting tougher.
Housing benefit is going to get cut. What kind of nonsense is that?
They're having to learn to get by on less
How are we supposed to live on £50 a week?
and rely on each other more.
We stick together, man. We stick together. That's how we have to do it around here.
No, that's on me, that is.
Come guy! It's mad. It's just like one great big family.
Is there any point?
Don't talk to me.
Is there any point?
Do not
Is
talk
there any point?
to me.
I don't think you could ever meet anything any more dysfunctional.
Over the course of a year, through good times and bad, life on James Turner Street
I've never lived without my kids, ever.
would be challenged like never before.
It's not all about money. You could have all the money in the world and have nothing compared to what we've got round here.
That's a road!
James Turner Street is in an area of Birmingham called Winson Green, a place where there are more people claiming unemployment benefits than anywhere else in the country.
If you don't work, how else are you going to get money?
Sign on.
No, I'd like to work for my money, thank you.
You're not going to sign on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just imagine you could stay at home all day and just get money and not have to do nothing for it.
Nope.
Not for you, babe.
White D stopped full-time work and started claiming benefits 5 years ago when she had her son Gerard.
Are you going to sign on when you leave school and sit on the wall all day with no job? You're not either. I'm not going to say I'm too old to have dreams, because I'm not too old to have dreams. But at this moment in time, all my dreams are for my children. I don't want money. Just want them to be happy. Be able, you know, to fulfil their education, to be able to get a job. You really just want to get a job?
Yes.
And be completely different to the rest of the world?
Yes. At least I'll have a living.
I'd love her to have a career. I want both my kids to have careers. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you just do want the best for your kids.
It's not just her own kids that White D is looking out for. For many, when there's a problem, she's the first person they turn to.
Where's the other D? You seen her?
And today it's 25-year-old mum of two, SB, who needs her help.
Yeah? Caitlin! Now I need to find the little
2 kids have attacked her son Tyrell whilst he was playing in the park. White D knows one of the mums of the boys responsible.
You know the police are involved, don't you? Yeah, of course the police are involved. They kicked him in the head and stamped on his chest. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what we're trying. This is what we're. Of course the police are involved.
Alice, come on, man.
But you know, but it's not about grounding him. They trod on a child's head and kicked him in the chest. But the laugh of it is, because they're 10, they'll get arrested because they're 10. No, I know, I've known you since you were a baby, but if someone... Do you think someone just ringing you and saying sorry, do you think... You know what I mean? How would you feel, babes? You know, what my friend's son's done it, and he's done it to my friend's son. Do you know what I mean? So, like...
D, can you just give me the address? Tell her to either come here or I will come round there.
That's right.
And I'm missing Emmerdale.
Mummy! Mummy?
Yeah, Mummy. And Kiwi in Mummy's belly.
Huh?
Since having her second child 2 years ago, SB's been bringing up her children on her own.
It is a bit of a struggle, you know. I don't want to be broke and look broke or look poor. When I was working, I could buy the food that I wanted to buy, but now I can't do that.
She's been looking for work as a model, and has been approaching modelling agents with her photos.
The woman that was taking my photographs, she couldn't believe that I was pregnant and that I was in heels. and pulling off these beautiful pictures.
But in the meantime, SB gets no financial support from either of her children's fathers.
I want to go on deal or no deal because I'm just in debt that I can't even afford. Like, the amount of debt that I'm in, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm in a bit of debt and it's just...
She hasn't seen Tyrell's dad since they split up.
Was Tyrell's dad your first love?
Yeah. We got together at 16. We got pregnant. Lost our first child, which was a girl. Latavia, I gave birth to her. Sorry. But yeah, yeah, and then that's when the domestic violence started after that. And then 18 months later, I had Tyrell, which was a bit of a blessing. It was a blessing to know that I could have another child, but it was just upsetting that I'm having a child with a man that just constantly beats me all the time. I want to do this modelling, you know, just to show him as well that he hasn't put me down, that I can actually do this, and that he's not holding me down forever. He's holding me down for the last 10 years of my life, from 15 to 25.
It's April, and for some across the country, it's a day of national mourning.
Did you know Margaret Thatcher was dead? Did you? I didn't.
I can't be bothered with her.
With who?
That bloody woman.
Which woman?
Margaret, whatever her name is.
You're not tuning into the funeral today? You're not interested?
No. Why not?
Well, old man, I just want to relax. I mean, who will watch my funeral?
So is that classed as full military honours?
I think so.
She weren't in the military there, was she? You see any black kids there? There's no one from fucking Birmingham there. Oh, hello, young man.
Oh my God. Never in my life. Go on, son. All right, I know she was a good Prime Minister.
No, she weren't, Funk.
No, the only thing I don't like about her is what she's done to the coal miners and the workers things. Other than that, I think she was quite good.
What did she do for you?
Got me put on the street.
Yeah.
Got me put on the street, huh?
Yeah. So she was alright, was she? You fucking knob.
For 10 years before he arrived on James Turner Street, Fungi was homeless.
Fuck did I get into this shit, man, huh? Sleep on the fucking streets. This is where we used to put our blankets in the daytime. Just put me in there like that, and you know you got to grab them by a certain time. People know whose blankets are blankets, do you know what I mean? So they don't touch it by rights, which is good. You see where that piece of wood is there? That's where that used to be a doorway. That's where my daughter found me asleep in there. And I heard Dad's blankets pulled off me. And there's my daughter and all my nephews and nieces. She broke down and cried. But at the end of the day, what really got me is that I was more interested in getting a hit than seeing my daughter. Do you know what I mean? Because I couldn't speak to her the way I was. I didn't want her looking at me the way I was. Do you know what I mean? I'll never forget it, man. I'll never forget it.
Fungi has a daughter and 2 sons, all from different mothers. His youngest son was adopted when he was 4. But Fungi's held on to some mementos of their time together.
When he was 3 years old, only he may open this. It's his first teddy bear. He had all the cards from when he was born. Oh, his drawings. He will be now 6.5. The family he's with don't like me. So it's down to them when I see my son. Brought him up from the day he was born until the 8 years he was took. Do you know what I mean? And it really hurts. I'd like to see him.
Where did it all go wrong then?
Drugs. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, you got A and B in the book. And I took the B road. The fucking wrong road. It fucking hurts like fuck, man. I proper hate myself for it, mate. Proper hate myself.
Single mum SB's focus isn't just on finding work as a model. She's also looking for a day job and a way to get off benefits.
You want your dinner? I look for work, I send CVs. Don't get nothing back. Don't know why we can't find no jobs. Some people are either not got no experience, some are over experienced, like, can't win. I don't think I'd ever be in this predicament. And these days, you can't even pick your job, you just gotta go for what's there. So I'm looking for cleaning jobs. What else jobs have I been looking for? Cleaning, secretarial, admin.
Hot, Mummy.
Hot?
Huh?
Is it hot? Blow it. I think I would have definitely made it more as a model in America than over here. You know, in America, there's more chance of you getting spotted or stuff like that. In here, Birmingham, you have to live in London to get spotted. I don't live in London.
Cold.
You know, someone like Ozzy Osbourne lived in the ghetto, but made it big. You know, Ozzy Osbourne lived in Aston, and now he's in America with how many millions?
Finding a career might not be Fungai's first priority, but he's determined to get his life back on track.
Was a crusty ash while I've got it?
Oh, thank you. And then I'll give you one when I got mine.
He's been living in his house for 5 years.
These stairs because they're pitch black.
And he often finds himself without electricity.
None of these lights up here, you know. None of these lights up here work. This is my bathroom. I've never been able to have a bath in there since I've been here. Do you know what I mean? I have to go round to my dad's or pop over to Dee's or whatever. But that fell off the wall the other day. What am I supposed to do? Go to the toilet and not wash my hands? Nah, I don't think so. That's the water coming through, a little bit left. But this here... Basically, that's supposed to be my shower. I've had some baths in some dirty places, but that... I wouldn't even attempt to have a bath in it. Do you know what I mean? I'd embarrass myself. Yeah, my kitchen, I'm sick of it. This here's supposed to work. It's never worked since the day I've been here. I mean, my back door there's got a hole in it. You can't get through that. Oh, why are you getting through that? You know what I mean? That's the alarm. So if someone comes through, that falls off. Even if it was dead to the world, I'd hear that. I mean, that's what it's there for, and these. I've had enough. I've had enough. I just want to be normal. I'd like to know what it's like. Try and remember what it's like to be normal.
Fungai's plan now is to get clean.
Methadone, yeah.
You right, James?
Yeah, thank you.
And try to see his kids.
How's things?
All right, thank you. It's be better now when I drink this. If I get clean and all that, I'm praying to God. I'll just fall into place like a jigsaw does. Nice one, mate. It is for myself, but I want to get to know my kids. Really want to get to know my kids.
Hey, ready?
Come to the end where it's like, you've got to stop. Do you know what I mean? And people say the first step is to admit it. I've admitted it. So now I'm on the verge of getting things sorted. All right, it'll be after Christmas before we even get near a rehab.
dash for the long, yeah?
Today is a big day for White D's 15-year-old daughter, Caitlin.
Don't let it go.
Win it for Winston Green.
She's running in a Girls' Association athletics competition.
Love you. Do well. If you lose, don't come home. That was a joke, by the way. Come home. She's always had the impression of that she will do school, she will do college, she will go and get a job.
No, I need a wee.
Medium high jump.
And there's an added incentive for Caitlin to do well today. She wants to pursue a career in sports.
When I'm older, I'm going to try and become a gym instructor. Well, anything to do with sports, really.
On your marks, let's it.
When I was younger, I wanted to do, like, hair and all that. But then, like, as I started growing up, I started to realise I'm not one of them people that want to be a hairdresser. I'm one of them outgoing, sporty people.
SB has some good news about a modelling opportunity. She's been asked by an agency to take part in an audition. The entrance fee is £20, half the money she has left for the week.
I can put in the £20 and get back 20 grand, you never know. I just have to take the risk. I've got food and stuff that can last for the kids for the week, so I'm all right with that. And just hope for the best, that something comes out of this. Even like now I'm pushing kiwi and I got my hands like this, I'm still trying to practice my walk. You know, I'm getting on. I might look younger, but I'm not getting any younger. And then within the modelling industry, you know, you gotta get your chance, grab your chance while you can. This is my chance. Hey, Mommy.
Caitlin's back home after competing in her athletics event.
Come in, Caitlin.
I got a second in the 400.
Second? Who beat you?
This Asian girl. And I come first in the 200!
Wow, well done.
To help Caitlin realise her dream of a career in sports, White D has arranged work experience for her at the local leisure centre.
I told you not to come home with anything less than a prize. I'm just going to see now how she gets on next week and does a little bit of working. And I just hope she does buckle down hard and that the opportunity is there for her to get a job.
How did you get on?
Gold and silver.
I'm going to take them cash converters on Monday.
Excuse me?
See how much I can get for them.
SB's paid her £20 and is taking part in the modelling competition in a central Birmingham casino.
Step forward so we can hear you. Thank you.
What made you apply for Mr. and Mrs. Runway in particular?
When I got scouted and something I've always wanted to do. So, yeah. Is that all the questions?
Good.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well
No
done.
problem,
Yeah.
thanks. You know, my first walk, I don't think it was too powerful. I just think that they asked me less questions and I had to do most of the walking. So I don't know what's going on there. But I just hope that the modelling can get me and my kids financially stable, you know, and it makes me think, when I'm at home having my bad days, you know, with the kids, I feel like I can't get to be the model that I want to be because I'm depressed all the time. So getting a chance to be a model is something that I want to do. So it's great.
Yeah. Seeing my son tomorrow. Seeing my son tomorrow. Only for an hour, because that's all I'm allowed, is an hour.
Fungai's just received some surprising news.
I'm seeing my son tomorrow. Only for an hour, my son, for an hour. Last time I seen my son was 3 years ago. That's what's going to hurt tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Because I haven't seen my son for so long, it's going to kill me. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm back in the swing of it now. I can start seeing my son again.
As far as I know, it's just happened completely out of the blue. Don't know how it's happened, but he's over the moon, so I've washed all his clothes for him, and do you know what I mean? So fingers crossed.
When I first made the phone call, I'm thinking it's a hoax. Someone's playing games with me, but it weren't. Do you know what I mean? It was the grandmother, and I was glad. Do you know what I mean? I was saying, who's taking the fucking piss?
I just hope it works out for him. I know. He's lovely, isn't he, Fung?
There's a McDonald's at the top of Hadley Road. I've got to be there for 11:30. I'll be there 15 minutes early, because I want to spend a full hour with him. So it's like 11:30 till 12:30. Do you know what I mean? I know. And I love it. It's all happening good now, so it's like I'm going up that ladder. Instead of coming back down it, I'm going up it. Do you know what I mean? And I feel good for it. Do you know what I mean? I really do feel good for it.
To get off. Fungi! Fungi! I swear, if he's not up and out, I'll kill him.
It's 10 a.m. and Fungai's due to meet his son in an hour and a half.
Get pissed off now! He's just not opening the door. I've been trying to get him up since 8:30 this morning. I don't want to break the door. I hope he's not being a complete arsehole and misses it. And I know he only sleeps in that room. Oh, shit. Do you think that'll fit through the letterbox? Like I'm going on a beating mission. Hey! Fungi! Really pissed off now. Have you got anything bendy? It's all right, I might use this, you know. The fuck was that? Fungi, you're going to meet your son in a few minutes.
I'm not meeting him, it's the whole point.
What do you mean?
Come on your own. Come on your own.
Fungai's told White D the adoptive parents of his youngest son called last night to cancel the meeting.
They didn't say anything, Fung? Didn't say why?
No, he just said, look, it's off tomorrow. And before I had the chance to say anything about it, but then...
Come here. Come here. Everyone deserves to see their kids, Fung. It don't matter what's going on or shit, do you know what I'm saying?
Broken, mate.
Getting broken. You're not going to let it break you.
I got that close to it last night, believe me. I'm shaking everything.
Do you want to try and go through the proper channels to see it?
Not allowed to.
Why?
Because he's been adopted and that, and
so they've actually adopted him?
Yeah, I've allowed them to adopt him because he's with his sister.
Yeah.
So I've allowed that family to adopt him, so it's down to them now to say when I can and can't see him.
Have they done it before?
Yeah.
Breaks my fucking heart, man. It really does. It pisses me off when you've got fathers like Caitlins that can't be arsed to even fucking contact their kids. And then when you've got someone that actually wants to see their kids, you know what I mean, and they're not allowed, just let him see his son, man. You know what I mean? It's like, it's out of order.
Mark's an out-of-work dad bringing up 2 kids on James Turner. Recently, his benefits were cut. Finding enough money to put food on the table is becoming a headache.
I could do a horse right about now.
You eating today?
Nah. Bad nothing.
Mark and his partner Becky are resorting to a food bank to feed their family.
We're pleading for food. That's the way I see it. We've got to plead for food these days. I don't like it, like using a food bank, because that's the way it shouldn't be. Looks all right around here. What it is like, I mean, poverty scavenging for food for our cupboards. It shouldn't be like that in this society.
But Mark is not alone. Around 350,000 people in the UK relied on food banks last year.
So have you ever been to a food bank before?
I haven't, no. This is the first time I've actually come.
So the reason that you're here, it says low income, so are you working at the moment?
I'm not, no.
You're not? Are you on some kind of benefit?
All what we get is job seekers allowance.
Are you claiming that
as a couple?
With your partner?
Yeah.
And you've got 2 children?
I have, yeah.
How old are they?
One's 1 and the other one's 3.
Okay, what I'll do, I'll just take this into the back, they'll pack your parcel for you, and then we'll just have a little bit of a chat more about your situation.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, thank you.
It was a care worker who identified Mark's family as being in need of help.
Made 1 more sugar. Well, half sugar.
However, the voucher that was issued is in his partner Becky's name.
Okay, well, because it's in your partner's name, have you got anything to go on to prove that that's your partner? Because normally we wouldn't, unless it was a support worker, we wouldn't just give out a food parcel.
Yeah, but nothing on me.
The only thing we can do is either ask you to come back later or ask your partner to come down.
Can't believe that. Because they can't prove that I'm Becky's partner, they've told me to either wait for them to phone them up later, which by the time they phone up, it'll be closed anyway. Now I've got to go home and explain to Becky, for Becky to come up here. It's really, really badly annoying. But what can I do about it? It happens. And I'm no luck at all. I must be the unluckiest guy on the planet. Nothing good happens to me.
I mean, the country is not going to be afford to pay for everybody. What do you think it's going to afford? Because a lot of people around. We have to work. For example, in Africa, if you don't work, you don't eat. Simple. That's what's going to happen here. If you don't work, you don't eat.
You either live to work or work to live. I'm the latter. I work to live.
It's the morning of Caitlin's work experience at the sports centre.
I'm going to kill you, babe, so...
And the reality of going to her first ever job is just kicking in.
I think it's going to be hard.
They're
going to pick on me.
They're not going to pick on you.
They're going to be horrible to me.
Yeah.
White people are horrible to black people.
Fuck off with you.
Oh my God, kill me now. Yeah, I've had to put a lot of pressure on myself because if I don't do well, I could get fired or I don't get a summer job. The best that could happen is they're going to get me to clean toilets or clean the changing rooms, and that ain't going to happen. Oh, knew it. I knew she was going to make me clean toilets. Oh my God, she wants me to clean this. Feeling not that hard, just get a job. Even if you don't like it or anything, Just get a job to get some money or you ain't gonna survive. It don't matter if you like it or not. If you're scrubbing toilets and cleaning and you get like £25 a week. That's why you wear your gloves. That's nothing compared to people that are in Africa. They don't even get 1 penny a day. Gym full of stinky sweat. That one.
Return it.
Ah! It scares me. Well, this job's definitely worth it. I'm actually glad I picked to do my work experience here. It's better than being at school.
Back on James Turner, after his frustrating trip to the food bank, Mark's partner Becky has brought home the goods.
This all off the food bank? Bloody hell. Chili con carne, peach slices, chopped tomatoes don't eat, rice pudding, mushed processed peas don't like, Robinsons. Damn. 48? Not bad, is it? Damn, I'm impressed.
So, is your bedroom tidy? Have you spread it back up your bed? But you're playing snooker and you combed your hair?
SB didn't get the modelling job, but bettering herself isn't the only thing on her mind. She's also trying to make sure her son Tyrell is heading down the right track. He's had problems in and out of school.
Every time I used to get mad, I always used to pick up the tables. And then I got really angry. I picked up a chair and hit someone in the head with it on accident. Because I threw it and hit someone in the head.
There's badness all around, but I don't want him to grow up like that, so I try my best to, sometimes we go to church, you know, so he can know God and things like that. I wouldn't want him to grow up and be a bad man and stuff like that at all.
SB's worried that Tyrell's bad behaviour is partly down to the domestic abuse he's witnessed.
I just don't want my kids to have the life that I had. I wouldn't want my daughter to go through domestic violence, and I wouldn't want my son to put anybody's child or daughter through what his dad put me through.
She's decided to homeschool her son with the help of a couple from the church.
Bullfrog is still bullfrog, swimming or sleeping.
Tyrell is a typical boy for what the trauma that he's been through. It left an imprint on his mind, so we have to try and let him know that not all fathers are the same.
It's hard. It's a struggle.
Satisfaction.
Excellent. Satisfaction.
He wants that happy family, and I would love to give him that happy family, but there ain't a man out there right about now that can make that family complete, because I've got to make sure he's the right person for me as well as my kids. It's just my son in it, and I just want the best for him, really. I really, really do.
White D might not be able to repair Fungai's relationship with his son, but there's one thing she can help fix.
Do you reckon it's going to take an hour? Do you want to come in and have a look? Come on.
Let me take a deep breath.
Fungai's had no electricity for 8 weeks, and Dee's managed to get the utility company to come round and connect it.
At least I got electric down to you. What can I say? I can only love you more than I love you now. Yes! Man's happy. Thank you, gentlemen. Do you know something? If I had money, I'd give it you.
Right, see you later then.
Ciao, guys. Thank you. Yes! I've got to get some money now for me electric and me gas. And then I've got everything I need. I'm happy. I'm
not
happy.
that, no.
Sit down, Steve.
I used to be an electrician, yeah. But that's a faulty fitting.
You didn't used to be an electrician.
I done a course.
I'm not even listening at the moment, Steve, sorry. Because The Simpsons are on and I haven't watched it for 8 weeks. I can sit here tonight now till 1 o'clock in the morning and watch telly. At last. Put a bit of heating on. You know something? I feel electric.
It feels different, Sarah.
Look at that from here. It looks wicked. I love it. There's lights in my house. It's like there's God in my house. And I like that. I like that a lot.
For some people on James Turner Street, working 9 to 5 isn't the only way to make a bit of cash.
How much?
20.
20?
20.
The only problem is don't have no money till next week, though.
£10 now.
You just picked it up for free, so I don't see why I have to pay.
Holding down a steady job is one thing Fungai's never quite managed. Stretches in prison have always got in the way.
My mother brought us up properly, and I don't know how we went wrong. My mum and dad, they was very strict.
What did you do? Your first ever crime?
My robbery.
Armed fucking robbery? Your first fucking crime?
I got my papers, there we go.
Armed robbery? Not even just robbery?
Done nearly 4 years. A straight 4 years. No.
Fucking hell, I thought you were going to say shoplifting or something like, but...
It would have been easier, wouldn't it?
My God. What did you try and rob?
McDonald's.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
McDonald's?
McDonald's.
What were you after? A Big Mac?
No, I had a sauna. That went off as well. I mean, because the police jumped on me and it went off.
Fun guy.
Right,
Do you
man.
see yourself as a clever criminal or a shit one?
A shit one. I got caught, you know, so...
Have you always got caught for everything you've done? Yeah.
Fungai's still working on his plan to get clean and get back in contact with his children.
Just having the positive attitude, I'm sure you'll be fine. If you have an attitude,
I've got the attitude, yeah. It's just getting there. It's just getting there.
He has been clean. He's been eating. He has been looking after himself. He does not want to go back to where he was before.
Next, please. Take out. Sorry?
Yeah,
$2.99, please.
Having not got the modelling job she wanted,
$2.99, please.
SB found part-time work in a takeaway.
You know something, look, I paid exactly $4.50 for this one yesterday.
$4.50 I served you yesterday.
You did, yeah, exactly the same one. Oh,
Not in a small.
the veg one.
That's why you had veg.
How much is the veg?
50p extra. So I wouldn't have charged you $4.50.
I know I didn't go for the bigger one.
You know, it's not the best job, but it's all right. It pays. It puts food on the table and stuff at the moment. So I'm still gonna look for the job I want. So, but I was thinking to audition again for Britain's Next Top Model. Being serious? I swear.
Why don't you? You should.
Because I gotta do the gym and everything all over again.
Yeah, but you still can do it though.
I've always wanted to earn my own money, and you know where we lived and stuff like that. My mum didn't have a job, you know. So for me, growing up, I needed to have my own money.
You should do it. You go on gym on a Monday.
And I'm doing my driving lessons now.
But
I wanna. It's not that I don't wanna do it, but it's just hard now.
It's not gonna be for long though, is it?
And then, obviously, the kids.
Time off work.
Time off work. My boss ain't gonna allow me to take time off.
I will.
You would?
Yeah.
I feel like I was born to be a star. Where else? What else you want?
For Caitlin, her first taste of the daily grind, work experience at the sports centre has come to an end.
think my mum's going to be very proud of me because I did try my hardest this week. And she knows I don't like getting up early in the morning. And she's probably going to be proud of me that I actually did get up early in the morning.
Thanks, but don't charge for it. Such a knob.
I really enjoyed today working at reception.
So, madam, have you learnt anything about working? Is it easy? Is it hard?
It's hard, it's very hard.
Is it?
Yeah.
And that's like funny, isn't it? Because you haven't actually been doing it like a proper job.
Feels like a proper job.
So you're still thinking that's the career you want?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, babes. She doesn't really talk about her ambitions, but I don't really have any worries about her. I mean, she's such a grounded girl. I can actually see Caitlin getting what she wants. So did you ask about a summer job or any other type of job?
No.
No, why?
Couldn't be bothered after what I've been through this week.
In your face.
In your face.
Oh, Bill.
Having missed out on meeting his youngest son,
Trying out, yeah.
Fungai's now trying to contact his 23-year-old daughter.
My new smartphone. Oh. See, bag of nerves, man. Oh, no. Please, don't do that to me. That's all right.
He hasn't seen his daughter for over a year.
I'm sorry. The number you have called is temporarily unavailable. Please try again later.
She barred me off the phone, basically. Yeah, I weren't the best dad in the world, but I'm trying now. Do you know what I mean? All right. It's 40 years a bit too late, but yeah, I'm trying. Do you know what I mean? For the grandkids' sake. Do you know what I mean?
There's one person in Fungai's past he can still turn to. His ex-partner, Donna, the mother of his daughter.
I want to find out what is going on with my family, man. Do you know what I mean? Why am I being blank so much?
Unable to speak to his daughter, his only option is to visit Donna.
Ain't got blue on my lips, have I? Because you know I've been taking pills. Fungi.
Donna has just got back from a night shift and is looking after her granddaughter.
She wouldn't ever turn her back completely on him. I know she wouldn't. It's her dad. But they ain't got that closeness.
No, I mean, you got that bond.
Too late for that now. She was 23 now.
No, I couldn't believe just seeing that then. 20 years, that is.
Where's that from, Donna?
I met it in jail.
Done that when she was about 3.
It's in prison. I met the baby at Dole's house.
You see her for 4 years, did you?
Look at that. All right, leave her alone. Basically, this is where I should still be. Do you know what I mean? It breaks my heart to believe that I shouldn't... Well, I should still be here, and I'm not. Do you know what I mean? Like she said, if I listened to her, I probably still would be.
I mean, I'm 40 now, look at him.
Oh, you're 40 next birthday, aren't you? I don't take drugs, no. I'm on my medication now. Look, I have to carry it with me.
What's medication? Drugs?
Valium.
Yeah, what else?
Methadone.
Yeah.
I can't get off methadone just like that.
No. But look at how long's it been?
Yeah, I've got it down. 180 mil. I'm down to 180 mil now. Just 80 mil, not 180.
It's just, I think it's a lot to do with the area he lives in as well. And the friends he's got.
Yeah, well, I'm moving out of there anyway.
To change your life like that, you have to completely make a, do you know what I mean? A big
break. I'm alcoholic, Bab.
You're an alcoholic now?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. It's mad, isn't it? You swap one for another one.
I don't think he could live the normal life. Sitting there, you know, just being normal.
What is normal?
I know, yeah, true.
Right, listen, I'm going to let you look after the kids tonight, yeah?
Yeah.
You be good, Roy.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, man. It hurts, though. You just hurt me, man. Every time I see you, it hurts me.
Why?
It's my first love, innit? I mean, plus she's the first one to have my child. I mean, so it's an extra special bond. When I seen that box, just was like, what?
20 years ago, man.
Come on, let's get out of here. There's too many memories here for me.
What's up, Finger?
Too many memories here for me. Oh, that just for a fucking bit of it,
It's wonderful. It's nice and quiet.
I've got friends who don't even know who the next door neighbours are.
Push my button, push my button.
How can you live not knowing who lives next door to you?
Have you ever come across a black man who suffers from depression? Are you for real?
It could be cancer. I pray to God that everything will turn out good.
It wouldn't be James Turner without fungi in it.
If you love something, you let it go.
There's support information for issues raised in this programme at channel4.com/support. And Benefits Street is back in 2 weeks' time. Next tonight, an alternative view on marriage. 3 wives, 1 husband. Meet the families of Centennial Park.